Not too old. Right, here we go. Now we're talking. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to a new extreme adventure. This is early access. Sayl versus arguably the #1 Norsca player in the world. I have many accolades under my name, including a no-loss campaign in Warhammer 2. That was actually inspired by Legend of Total War back in Warhammer 2's time, when he was doing the Tyrion run. Also, I've done no-loss challenges, plus This is Total Wars as Norsca. I have probably played more Norsca than most campaigns outside of the Dwarves, because do not shame your ancestors, Dowie brethren. I do like the Dwarves quite a lot. If you haven't seen me for a while, I have shaved my beard, but it's grown back a little bit, so, you know, the dowiness inside of me is still very much there. We're going to be playing on Legendary Very Hard. Sayl the Faithless is who we're going to be attempting to play today. Very much looking forward to leveraging the kind of the manipulations. Obviously, quite a Tzeentchian-esque influence. We have some new units here, including the Bearmen. We've got the Kugan Horseman, and we have the Runecaller Monster. Alongside the Marauder Bearman. We're going to be jumping in and kind of giving us a go, seeing what it takes us, seeing what happens. We're starting on the top right of the map, so effectively like very close into the Cathayan borders where the wall is. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, especially due to Kugan, I think it was Kugan, the old Norscan that was there. So it makes the most sense. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. They have moved Wulfric over yonder into Lustria. I think Throg has relatively stayed the same. But Sayl the Faithless is where we're going to jump in. I'm going to play it on Legendary Very Hard. But I hope all of you are doing wonderful, and it's lovely to be here as well. And Monchief, good to see you, matey. Hello, all you wonderful, beautiful, incredible people, indeed. Mustache is glorious. I do appreciate that. It's very kind of you. I'm actually, it's really silly, but I'm actually quite nervous that I'm streaming things I shouldn't be able to. But if I'm not mistaken, I did check, and other people are also streaming this campaign. So I think we should be okay. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it should be fine. It should be more than fine. Because the last thing I want to do is not stream for ages and leak something I shouldn't. You good? Appreciate you. Is that a new background? This doesn't look like a new background. This is a Wulfric background. Honestly, Wulfric is such a Chad. Do you guys believe me when I say that Norsca was killed when Warriors of Chaos came out? In Immortal Empires, when they did the update? I generally think they were crushed then. But Bowl Lickinator. The question is, are you intending on playing it now? After there's all the changes in Norsca.
Ends in ruin for anyone who follows it.
Who's of Kislev? I mean, yeah.
Yet Sayl the Faithless walks a path of his own.
Okay.
Walking. Though blind, his otherworldly sight shows him the way. No one can escape.
Played Norsca for the first time last year. Played great. I think if you have played them multiple times, they have a very limited-esque playstyle. That's the challenge with them. Even in multiplayer. Dwarves and boosters, it's much love. Tad quiet. Much love. That should be better.
So will be his glory.
Thank you for the feedback, Stormhammer. For sure, always trolls. Yeah, I mean that's Throg in a nutshell. That is dead ass Throg in a nutshell, lads. Right, so let me think about this one. Spencer? No, thank you for letting me know. Like, generally, let me know if anything's quite weird. Because I've set up my computer for the first time, like, afresh recently. So, we did actually start in the Mountain's End, and we know we're very close to the Cathayans. So, apparently, Norscan factions can send their tribesmen into provinces to raid, instill fear, and prove their devotion to the Chaos Gods. So, if you have a look at it here, we do have spoils, which is what we can leverage here. This is indeed a Norsca region. So we can generate treasury. Foreign settlement in this province. Oh, wow. So if I did this... I mean, if it takes 3 turns... If I did this now, theoretically, this would be 3.5k. No, more than that. 4.5k, but... I don't know if taking them in that time period would ruin it. But I'm having a little look-ski now. Oh, a lot of these are pretty nice. Generally speaking, enemy leadership -10? Dude, that is insane. Does Sayl have anything to reduce leadership as well? Wait, he's got regeneration. We have Nightmare costs, which is insane damage. Motivation through fear, so leadership on his army. So we've got Shadow Magic plus Chain Lightning. It's quite a nice combination. Immune Psychology is not... It's not amazing, but it's good. Barrier for monstrous units. Perfect Vigor. Anything Perfect Vigor is always good. War Shrine will be nice. Especially due to the fact that War Shrine in general gives tons of leadership. If we have a little look around. So Fight or Die, Stand or Die is a classic Norscan thing. It's an additional to what they already currently have, which is quite nice. I mean, the sad thing is, defense is always better than offense. I mean, just logically speaking, is crazy. I know Mammoth is insane. I would agree. Regeneration plus Mammoth. So we're going to have regeneration of 14,000 health, so 10,000 is regeneratable. And that's before we even go into, like, healing. It doesn't look like... let's have a look on our actual tree here. I don't agree. Offense is better. You can always do damage, but you can't always mitigate damage. Check and mate. So it doesn't look like we can increase the health anymore unless we get defeat traits like Throt and stuff like that. So we'll have to wait and see. So our quest is seemingly all around our horsemen. Casting another 20% ward save, so that's just a 30% ward save in the kit, typically speaking, because you can do things like enabling foe to get that kind of rocking and rolling quite quickly. It looks like our composition includes a Famir Noble, so this looks like our melee-esque unit. Dude, having Unyielding Assault for Famir is kind of insane. Can I have his melee attack reduced? Because their melee attack already is really low, so that's pretty nice, especially with poison is quite prominent in the game. Let's increase mobility. Okay, having increased mobility is always nice. This defines a Norscan region. So they've made it so you can go into this tree as well. So the Razor Brazzers requires that. So Marauder Bearman is seemingly the tier 2 unit. The armor is a little bit nicer. 116 health per entity is also pretty damn good. So for the first fight we're going to be moving in here and having a little look-ski as to how this goes. I just slot this guy in over here. I believe they slotted him in and maybe adjusted a few things here and there. But it made sense just due to how much stuff was in this area. Because it doesn't surprise me at all that this guy has what he has. Really needed a mid-tier unit. Good move. Agreed. I mean, the problem with the Norscan roster that often was the biggest challenge with them was that they didn't really have an ability to go from early to late. They didn't have anything that kind of buffered them a little bit. Everything was typically heavily on the either early or late game phase, right? Which is a bit of a challenge for them. I mean, we're looking at the stat lines, so their speed is a little bit lower. Let's have a little look, see what they look like. Nice. So chainmail and 45 armor is kind of wild, not gonna lie, but they do look like almost Romanesque, like a not necessarily Terrarii, but something along the lines of a unit like that. We've also got the Great Weapon boys, but they have 32 melee attack. The charge bonus is pretty solid though. Yeah, equally they're heavily armored for just 45. But let's not nitpick too much. We do have the Nightmare, so we're going to be leveraging this one. It is a moving ability, and these guys don't appear to have any form of ranged weaponry. Okay, good to know. And then what we'll do is we'll move up slowly here and engage in Glorious Warfare. And we'll go for the Hammer and Anvil on the back, because all we need to do really is take out the Marauder Javelins, as that's the only thing that I foresee doing damage on our composition. The Berserkers are going to be a problem as well, so we'll want to do that too. If they move together like this, we can easily chuck a unit and make it follow them. What it does, if you select the spell, like you can hold Alt, right? So if I move it out the way, it'll cancel it. If I click it, hold Alt, I can move it to where I want and cast it here. If I click it onto a unit, it'll follow them 100%. So even if they're trying to run away from me, and away from the AoE of it, they'll still be hit by it. So leadership minus 16 is pretty solid. And let me go ahead and group them. Because I actually do think that I'll be able to maneuver them a little bit here. Because if I go like this... If you're wondering, I'm alt moving my units here. All I want to do is go for a little bit of a hammer and anvil on 62 leadership. I think that's more than feasible. If I cast this here, because the spell looks like to be 100 meters rather than 200 meters, which makes sense. They're not really adjusting their front line too much, which is going to be quite helpful for me. I mean, the melee defense on this guy is not the greatest, but I'm okay with it. So this is a... yeah, it's like a Winds of Death kind of thing. Understood. So let's pull back here for a second. Just trying to stagger and move their units into really awkward positions. So this is all like... It's one of the classics where you can kind of abuse the way the AI works. Because all we need to do now is get them in a frontline position. If I have them in a pure anvil line, like this, we can just cast a spell through them. And then that's going to wipe most of them out. And then do a wind blast right after that. Beautiful. And then we want to get our horsies now. And then grab this fella, reduce the leadership. And then we're going to go for a pretty devastating charge from behind. I definitely don't want my general in melee here. Also seems like the rune caller is quite squishy. But you can see here that this should effectively crush their leadership enough for them to run straight away. If not, I'd be quite surprised, because we have bonus versus large plus... bonus versus infantry, excuse me, plus some decent stat line here. But there you go. So we don't really want to sit in prolonged combat. That's not really what we do. This guy actually has relatively decent melee line. I'm going to click on that to follow them. And then you can just see here what we'll do. Send you on the other side, go for the charge. And then once they're in a position where they're either footing their back to either one of these cavalry, we'll charge back into them. And we'll do the old round the outside, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, here we go. And then now they are put their back towards this cavalry, which means they're going to turn around the second these guys get close enough, and you'll see. As predicted. And we'll charge right back into them again. And we move over here. And then these guys will get absolutely melted because they're being double flanked in the same situation. And this is just not a scenario that you want to be in. And you hear that horn sound? That's them routing already. Anytime you hear a horn sound, the unit's routing. Fun fact. So I think our generals and our single entities took probably a bit more damage than they needed to, but we'll come around the outside, around that side, and do a flank here. I am going to crush you with this. I think the challenge this composition I have currently has is that my ability to fight... Oh, we'll take elevation. Elevation here means we'll just have way better stat line than they will. Anytime you're in elevation or fighting uphill, your stats are really reduced. But beautiful, you see that's a fantastic little flankaroo. And the battle's now over. I mean, generally speaking, I like to finish my food. I'm not sure about you guys, but I know that there was a point in the game where you'd get reduced loot if you didn't finish your food inside the battles. So killing the generals and things like that always means you get a little bit more loot. Whether or not that's still true or not, we'll have to wait and see. But nice quick fundamentals. It's always important to follow the fundamentals. That's what I say. I think Jorah now, Norsca definitely has a bit more contention. Having a cavalry that strong is pretty damn fire. Like an early game cavalry unit like this is very handy. Very handy. And units that have a little bit more armor, because that little bit of more armor makes a lot of difference early game. Because where people don't really have a lot of armor piercing, like, we can compare and contrast the two, but if it's 30, that's like a 22.5% damage reduction of base weapon damage, which is actually kind of wild. That's a lot more than people probably, probably think. It's a pretty sizable chunk, And we're going to have replenishment. I'm happy with that. And they've just put our friends, no armor. I believe they're relatively just, 15. So the same as Marauders. So yeah, that is statistically a 22.5% damage reduction towards base weapon damage. The difference between the Bearmen and the normal Marauders. And I suspect... Do I have any... Nah, it's probably just pure melee, isn't it? Is there any way of upgrading them? Let's have a look. Is the cavalry included in that one? No. Fearsome Warriors, is it in here? Yeah, Slim Daddy, how we doing, handsome? Can you check what is the base limit on a Chaos Warrior units? Base limits, what do you mean? Like when you can recruit them? So I know that Tier 3 is in Marauder Champions. Let's have a look, ski. Doesn't look like... I think it probably depends on your manipulations and stuff that you do. So we've got 4 manipulations of based on the start 3 tiers become available as made progression towards a dark ritual. Once a manipulation and target has been selected, it may be performed by this button. Trigger cooldowns and intent to the gods. Each manipulation performed increases the attention of the gods, gradually filling the center circle bar. With less frequency, manipulations decrease. The circular attention of the gods bar is divided into segments. Divided into height of attention. Increasing levels will cause dilemmas with potentially undesirable consequences. So we have over here, what's this bad boy? Instantly gain... Ooh. Grand visibility. Fear and fatigue. Target army. Is oh my god, you can just raise settlements just straight up. Oh, this is the sneaky one, isn't it? Force the target faction. I'm doing well, my man. Forces the target faction to declare war on every other faction. They know that is so devious. I love it. That is so unbelievably devious. Wait, who are you at war with? I did this to you. It might be useful just figuring out what the hell these guys are doing over there, but we'll get to it. Yo, Pringles, how we doing, buddy? And likewise, Pringles, you seeing, looking in the monitor? Are you looking in the mirror, my good man? Route march, I don't think will matter, but we'll find out if it is. Mechanics OP, you wouldn't use it? I mean, that kind of defeats the purpose of playing the Legendary Lord, no? It's sort of like, what's it called? I'll auto-resolve this one. Wow, 190! I shouldn't have auto-resolved. Okay, so raise a Chaos Altar. So, yeah, we can't do this one. So, pillage, spoils, pillage. Your army will gain a magical item, and an artillery force is summoned, which cannot recruit or exchange units. I'm assuming it's just worth doing that. Wait, hold on. What did I just get given to me? It was a legendary item.
Scarred, but unbound.
And what? What? That is like the most overpowered thing I've ever seen in my life. Plus 20 reserves. Chance of increasing strength. Purple Sun for free. Stone of Sayl. Right, I'll save that, because I can give you guys one of those. I'll save it just in case you guys want this save. I got you, homies, don't worry. I got you, boys, don't worry. Don't think I'd leave you without. I would never leave you without. They do say stream of luck. They do say stream of luck, don't they? I have heard they say stream of luck. Oh, 10 growth plus money. That's a lot nicer, actually. So do I even care about my main settlements or nah? It's a bit easier. They've never done that before, though, Jorah. Right, war customs. Rank plus leadership. Does it include the bear boys? Yeah, it includes the cavalry. Oh, hello. Reload time and speed. Armor for them. Yeah, come on. There's no reason not to. Hey, Jankov, how did handsome? Yeah, honestly, raising that was not worth it because I'm not in a position to heal. Although I can come over here. I think we'll do it. Yeah, Milton, what's up? You're waiting for someone like that? What do you mean, Milton?
No.
These guys want peace. If I can confederate them, I'll do it.
Timely arrival.
No.
Denied.
I'll go murder them all. Right, what shenanigans can we get up to? So I don't know as to... So the attention to the gods, you can just do it, right? And I'm going to go over here and perform it on these guys to give full visibility. So we see Village down here. So the faction has no settlements. He'll get them though. Just moving him into gameplay. I mean, Milton, it's important to, you know, I respect and appreciate you sharing. For me so far, I guess it's one of those like double-edged swords where like I have loved Norsca so much that literally getting anything to make them better makes me happy. Anything that kind of transitions them to have a little bit of their own identity is something I'm all for. Because one of the challenges I've had as someone that's played a lot of Norsca is Norsca has gone through a series of like Warhammer 1, they were insane. Literally no other faction was remotely close to them. Warhammer 2 comes out, Immortal Empires interjects them into a larger map, and all of a sudden they start to struggle a little bit because of the way the mechanics work and the fact that the victory conditions are very outdated. Warhammer 3 comes around, they get implemented into Immortal Empires, Warriors of Chaos gets a significant boost and an upgrade and a rework, and then Norsca was effectively left in the dust being like, WTF, everything's better than me, I am just like a plebeian unit that Warriors of Chaos just picks away from me. And I think that to me is the thing that makes me sad. So I should be able to attack this, which is good. This is the new Norscan, my good man. Well, we'll probably play Slaanesh a little bit later on. But I do believe Slaanesh, the legendary lord for Slaanesh, is kind of insane. So I'll fight this one. I am going to... Can I heal my army at all? No, I don't think so. You're kidding me. The helicopter-loving dwarf dropped in Norscan territory. Yeah, he was sick, though. Pillage and Raids. Can I get another one? I really need somewhere to heal my army, though. Do I pillage and raise it, guys? Be honest. Guys, do we pillage and raise, or do we occupy it and heal up our army? I mean, low-key, we could get another unique item. We low-key could get another unique item. We could. We could get another really good item. I'll do it. Screw it.
Yes.
What did it give us? Oh, of course, we defeated his warlord. Sure. Wait, what did it give us? Wait. It didn't... Wait. Did it not give us an item? And I agree, I shouldn't be auto-resolving. Well, I am surprised how bad those fights were. I'll fight them more. I'll fight the next one's coming up. Simulate growth. It doesn't seem that growth is all that important. Can I take the settlement? No, I can't. So we didn't get another item there. Rigged. Not too much stream of luck on that one. I know we did. We got a Shrieking Blade, apparently. Unspilled Propaganda, that's pretty good. That does sound pretty good. Oh, interesting. So I have to send this guy into one of my settlements. Occupy this one to get that. Yeah, maybe we'll do that one.
True savages.
So we do have these bad boys. Any pillage forces into this settlement will be added to the spoils. Understood.
The dragon-blooded.
The same if they were North Bretonnia. Oh, 100%. Bretonia's entire identity does not work in Warhammer 3 currently. Like the entirety of what makes Bretonnia really. And sorry guys, I shouldn't have been orders on this one. The entirety of the identity of Bretonnia now are pretty much invalidated by the amount of strength that's in the game currently. I think it's a really sad thing about them as well. Because dead ass, I would say the entirety of Bretonia's cavalry in sieges struggle. If they fix the fundamental problem of sieging, I think Bretonia would be good again. Maybe a hot take, but I truly believe that. Nurgle has better cavalry. Well, they only really have a few good cavalry units, right? So I think it's a little bit of a stretch, whereas Bretonia have more of a variety, right? Colonize for 3k, sure. Construct a Chaos Altar. So, how does one do a Chaos Altar? Okay. So keep in mind, guys, we're having a little look-see for the first time here. I don't believe this is a Chaos Altar. I'm assuming the settlement itself has to be done. Oh, so these guys die then. Okay, so the army that I got from that is dead. Good to know. I'm going to move over here and recruit. I don't mind a couple normal... I mean, Marauder Hunters aren't terrible. But they don't really fit into the composition at all. I mean, my main goal is just hammer and anvil. Begin building arcane power towards enacting the Dark Ritual. Let's go towards the Blade one. I mean, unless it depends what's in here. Camber movement range is really nice, though. We haven't yet unlocked this, but we get it turn 8, so hopefully we can start murdering those fellas. So it looks like we've got new Regiments of Renown, which is fantastic. We'll get those into the composition soon enough. I mean, ironically, not attacking stuff. Excuse me, auto-resolving there has basically slowed me down significantly. But that's my own fault. That do be my own fault, though. Which is one of the harsh realities of Legendary Very Hard. But Bowl, I must admit, Bolakinator, I must admit, what they did with Malachi McKayson is fantastic. I think him shook up the dwarves so much, and that was exactly what the dwarves needed, the DLC that they had. Out of every single legendary lord that could have implemented into the game, there was a dwarf. He was literally the perfect one. Wait, did these guys yoink this settlement? I think they did. So let's go murder them. Hey, Razzle, how are we doing, handsome?
Hey, Leslie. Looking great after a trim, and that stash is a killer.
Stop it, you. Stop it, you're gonna make me blush. Much love to you, my man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I fully shaved my beard. It was really weird. It was weird looking like a babby once again. The old baby face. I'll clean these guys up. This is fine.
I will not.
Vassal that one. I think I wonder if it's going to be one of those cases where if I just take over the control of this entire area, it'll be more favorable. But I mean, I've already trolled my pathing, low-key. Getting a little too repetitive and too easy, Milton. I think that's bound to happen with any game, though, right? I think one of the biggest challenges that I have with Warhammer 3, like personally as someone that has an insane amount of hours within the franchise as a whole, is once you really understand the layers of complexity of the game, it becomes very easy to know what to do to win. Like, if you take an example, Legend of Total War, right? That guy's played the game so long that he knows how to abuse the AI. And, like, equally, I know how to abuse the AI at the same time, right? And so the feedback loop and the mechanisms of making the game harder only comes in through customization. But I don't know when customization will be coming into the game, right? So it's kind of like, it's a challenge, right? It's a bit of a tricky one, because unless there was like... Wait, why am I treachery? Screw it. Get murdered anyway. You stole one of the settlements that I wanted. Oh. I didn't realize you were a player. Mate, his army is insane, by the way. Aspiring Champions, Chaos Halberds, Hell Cannon. Well. Looks like this guy might goop all over me, but we'll see. I have the advantage of more units. I mean, and knowingly I don't... Oh, dude. Genuinely. Do you know the Marauder Hunters would have been huge here? The Marauder Hunters would have been huge. And Nasty Army Left, I agree. Marauder Hunters would have been so good here. Who would have thought that I was going to be going against aspiring champions? Not this guy. Not this guy. How am I going to do this? I do have the purple sun. I forgot about that. Oh, the thunderbolt. Oh, dude, we're chilling. Dude, we're chilling. We're absolutely chilling. Okay, I have a plan. I'm a man with a plan. Don't worry, boys. All we got to do... I had literally everybody behind here, because the cannon cat shooter's there. Fingers crossed. Move this guy up. Because since the... let's move behind here. Wait, pause, champ. Wait, was he about to attack? Wait, he can attack us here. Yeah, hold up. He can attack us. Somebody's hacking. Uh-oh. Everyone run. Everyone in. It's time to make close acquaintance, gentlemen. As our Norscan brethren, we will hug together and get very close with one another. Okay, so we're going to thunderbolt it. No way they're going to move out of time. Perfect. Cast this bad boy, sure, through here. So you're the big boys. I don't know why. This is one of the reasons why the AI is very dumb. The AI is very dumb. Because they'll just let you do stuff like this to them. Okay. Sure, I'll do a purple sun for free, no worries. I actually do believe the old cheeky thunderbolt. The second it starts, it stops moving. We'll be able to kill with the thunderbolt. And we're on a horse already. Purple sun there. I am very sad that they don't make it so that you can control the first 0.25 seconds of that spell anymore. For all you homies in the chat, you used to be able to control the first 0.25 seconds of a vortex spell. Okay, we're just going to do a couple more of those in the Hell Cannon and I guarantee it's dead. That is a Battlesey guarantee. That is what they call a Battlesey guarantee, and it means a lot, that. Anytime you're granted a Battlesey guarantee, that is a pretty hefty one. I mean, low-key, they've sort of sold... Wait, they kind of sold everybody. And yes, this is the Cursed Etin Rune Caller. You may be wondering if what that do be. Let's get my cavalry out. I mean, I've got 86 speed, so I can kind of like ignore them and go and attack their cannon arena. Cut the Hell Cannon, another cheeky thunderbolt, and jobs are good. Cavalry's now moving out. I can tank one hit, doesn't matter. The main thing is to get them stationary. So we're going to double cast this one now into the cannon, and there's a very large percentage chance that this just kills them outright. I was going for an execution on it, annoyingly. But now, thankfully, we can actually move our units back out. Because my goal here was to kill the actual cannon and destroy the cannon. Because then the people that control the cannon are worthless, right? So that was the goal that I was going for. But we're positioning our guys now again. So, now we're getting goobered on by Chaos Halibards. So we're going to be running away now. A flea! Ah, you fools! Let's not have all the lads fight in there. Let's do that. Let's do a bit of this, do a bit of this, do a bit of this. Now we've got them stacked up, which is also very handy. Another cast on there. I'd be very surprised if that doesn't kill now. Like, to be truly honest, I'd be very surprised if it doesn't kill the cannon. Clearly they're deploying hacks. Good news is we can just get the cavalry. We can cast this one over here now. Like, my goodness, that dude is like... That guy just like... He's just a beast. What can I say? Like, that's wild that they didn't die to that, but that's cool. Didn't want to kill them anyway. Jokes on them. How foolish do they think? How foolish do they feel? They must feel awfully foolish. I mean, the good news is we have insane spells, so we're chilling.
Touched by chaos.
Yeah, what are you going to do now, nerds? You little dowie nerds. So, fun fact. This unit right here was the reason why people thought Warhammer Chaos Dwarves were coming in. Generally, that was one of the biggest reasons why people thought Chaos Dwarves were coming in, because of that exact unit right there. Smile face. Let's get the cavalry to chase these boys. We can't be fighting these lads. But we do want the bear boys into them, because they're armor piercing. Is it unbreakable? It is indeed. The cannon's unbreakable, but everyone's dead. That's generally how you counter units like that. Excuse me, you just kill them all. Any fun skill or mechanics you can tell us about? Yes, Razil, so far I've had a lot of enjoyment with the manipulation mechanics that they have. That one so far has been the most interesting for me personally. Let's clear up the inventory. I don't really mind too much about that one. Old Realms mod? Yeah, the Old Realms mod is a banger. Have any of you guys seen much of the new... Ooh, this is a fire spell right here. It's not... I mean, you guys know what I mean. It's not actually a fire spell. It's a good spell location. Because it'll do a lot of damage to the units there. Any of you guys seen the new DLC of Bannerlord? That looks sick as well. Let me charge from behind, because I feel like this should be fine. Now let's reduce the stat lines, because we do have a lot of intensity. EU5. Didn't EU5 come out recently? So with the reduced stat line, these guys should be... 0 melee attack, by the way. That's balanced, by the way. They should be having fun. Annoyingly, they still will have like an 8% chance to hit, annoyingly. By the very minimum, a unit needs 8% chance to hit. Boom. It just is what it is. Early campaign, more about small armies with 19 stacks. Yeah. EU5 ate my soul. Is it any good though? As a guy that's never played it before, like EU before, is it worth getting? I'm assuming y'all are going to say yes to that. Let's nerf the general. General needs to die. Finally, tier 6 infantry, not hit hard. Ooh, fire. I'm interested to see what mods will do with it. It's one of the interesting things that, to me, is what happens is like, new DLC comes out and then people realize they can do more stuff with mods. Right, have here, it's still a mess. Very nice mess there. There. One of my very favorite mods is the Rome mod. But then they released like the Game of Thrones mod. They released so much cool stuff in that. Then like the Lord of the Rings one. Whew. They released a lot of coolness. We are attacking a settlement, but make sure the general... I'm just going to make sure the general dies. And then we're vibing. And we are vibing. 2 HP and 0. The enemy lord is wounded. Do you know what I miss? I miss the, what's it called? The pre-speech battle stuff. I love that in Rome Total War. Deadass, watching my guy hurl insults at the person I was fighting was like peak content for me. Just seeing them just like fire, like throw stuff at them, hurl insults, and that was it. I mean, that to me is where it's all about. All right. But I hope everyone's doing well and having a fantastic weekend thus far. It's a bit cold over in England at the moment. Won't lie to you. Ooh, I can raise a Chaos Altar. Here we go. The path to power. For future, for most an inferior shapeless thing, formed of hopes and fears, and petty ambitions. For a chosen few, a path laid out for them by the dark gods. For you, however, it is not formless, nor is it a single path of another's choosing. You have seen your many futures, and all ends in blood. Decades of lies and betrayal have made you undisputed master of the Dolgan lands, with more enemies than even your twisted sight can fathom. Thus, far the servant of chaos have been as malleable as your imagination, which twisted their wills and beliefs with endless inventiveness. But now, you must draw power directly from its form, chaotic source, and your erstwhile puppets may not take your actions in good faith. Half the dark now provides before we construct altars to gather the arcane power you require. Okay. Ate too much chocolate? Hell yeah, dude. No need to be ashamed of eating too much chocolate. Interesting. I'll release him. Because generally the money is just better than having him there anyway. Can I give you any good... I can't give an arcane item, so hopefully I'll be able to grab another one soon. So in Broken Mound, we have created an altar of dedication. Which means that I need to get a tier 2. So with an altar of dedication, I get myself a tier 2 altar. And then all of a sudden, I have access to Chaos Warriors, which is pretty damn fire. Of that, I'll be honest. Okay, good to know, good to know, good to know. I'm going to go with Growth again. So additional stuff for those fellas. Let's have a little look-ski at my spell situation. So this Rolling Sky is trash. I remember the first time I read this, I was like, holy moly, this is the most overpowered thing in the world. And then you read it's for flying only. And then you're like, okay, that's not OP at all. In actual fact, that is very doo-doo. In actual fact, it is incredibly doo-doo. Let's get some Roll of Bearman. And then probably get the Bloodkeep. Chaos Undivided. Hello, hello. Hey, just him. So Zatan the Black, his army will probably be relatively low tier, so I'm not too worried there. Does he hate me? No, apparently he doesn't mind me at all. Apparently he doesn't mind me at all. But unlucky for him, I'm going to murder him. It is what it is. It is what it is. So I need a couple more of these. Wizard of the Empire come at us. Is Village still there? Yeah, he's still vibing down here. He's still vibing down here. We're going to be, do what they call murdering him. Yes. I'm going to perform the action, kick his butt. Which is fantastic. So we need to get more of a dark ritual. So I don't mind yoinking this. Acquire this. Acquire a random item. Instantly gain spoils from them. The beard was shaved. Oh, I shaved the beard not that long ago, to be fair, mate. Do you know, have any of you guys ever been like, I just fancy a change? I fancy a little bit of a change. And that's exactly what I did. Yeah, not so friendly. How are we doing, handsome? Poor Village. Yeah, he's going to be murdered. Don't worry. He'll be murdered. Don't you worry. Looks good. Thank you, Disney. I appreciate it. Yeah, I generally just felt like, felt for a bit of change. And believe it or not, it's helped it grow back a lot better. Like, it's grown back a lot thicker. I mean, my original rationale behind shaving it, just for context, was I was low-key getting a bakery. I'll be for real. Your boy was getting a bit of a bakery on his chin. So I was like, do you know what? I need to start holding myself accountable and lose a bit of weight. Because generally, a beard is like makeup for men. In that, the neck fat that I had was just hidden. So I am on a little bit of a health arc, I guess you could say. I'm trying my best to lose weight. That is the goal that I have anyway. So hopefully Zatan doesn't steal this, because we are going to move into enemy territory while raiding. I believe we might have yoinked this over here. We did. Wait, you can just keep doing them. What happens if, like... Wow. Wow. Tired in battle and -6 leadership is kind of fire. Wait, -6 leadership. Isn't there other things that reduce leadership as well? What is that? Enemy leadership -20. Take 50. Brother. Imagine. Oh, dude. Oh, my goodness. A community campaign together. Doing that to people. Like, I can just, like, in my head, I just envision playing with friends and just doing the most devious stuff ever. Like, you can't make... It's like playing Monopoly with friends. You're gonna really piss people off, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna annoy people, no matter what. The bar with the eye is relating to, like... You can do manipulations, but the gods see what you're doing. The higher it goes up, the more consequences happen, basically. You've just taken some detours, Raziel. Same here, buddy. I tell you. I appreciate it. Sluggish. Oh, Jonathan, have you ever tried using a VPN? Every multiplayer campaign that I've done with friends, I use a VPN. We all use the same VPN, connect to the same thing that I've created, and it works like an absolute charm. Zero issues. All works perfectly. I'm not sure if you've done something similar, but it works fire. I mean, guys, be honest with me. Am I going to have to fight them here? Right, guys, do me a favor. Type 1 in the chat if we kill Zatan the Black. Type 1 in the chat. It's out of my hands. No, it's out of my hands for real. Like, it's out of my hands. Are we going to attack Zatan the Black, or are we just going to attack the settlement? Like, if you want me to go kill him, type 1 in the chat. Do you know what I mean? I'm a mere morsel of my chat. I'm here to serve. So I think it's going to be. I think we're going to have to, aren't we, boys? Yeah, hey, Homer. I hope you're doing well. I hope your streams and stuff are going well. Go on then, we'll kill him. Alright, so now he's got fatigue. Wait, so he's double fatigued. He's actually -6 leadership, plus he's raiding. Yeah, sure. Pyrrhic victory, sure. Oh, dude, we're gonna have a field day with my cavalry in this battle. Holy. So, time was your first short campaign? Same for me. Same for me, he was as well. What are the other options? We don't have access to them just yet. Hope life's treating me well. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Not too bad. Appreciate you. Does this guy have supply lines? No. Maybe he does. I need to check. Most of the time they release new factions with no supply lines, though. I personally think supply lines is one of the dumbest mechanics they've done in a while. And there's a good reason for that. Because supply lines is an attempt to balance building really wide, but yet you're not fixing some of the fundamental problems that require you to build wide. As if it's going to stop you from, like, taking over the map. Or doing something you weren't expecting. Oh my god, Zatan already has his thing. It is wild how quickly he gets that, NGL. Wait, is he shooting me with... Wait, he's shooting Zatan with his rocket launcher. And I'll waste your ammo, I don't mind. Your new job blocks Twitch. That sucks. Although low-key, is it helpful for what is it? For getting things done. But they're attacking with the ammunition that's not good as well. Productivity, yeah. Man, I've been working from home for a very long time in my career. And I think there's certain times where you just need to be in the right mood to do work. Like, for real, for real. Right, as long as I kill the blunderbusses, I'm chilling. Zatan was also my very first campaign, but I'm sad to say that he's not the best Chaos Dwarf though. He is definitely not the best Chaos Dwarf. Right, let's lower him over here. He has a net, so I've got to run like hell. Let's grab these fellas. Get these fellas ready. Drazov is obviously the best. Yeah, Drazov is the guy that I'm doing the campaign stuff with. If you guys do, or if you guys know that I did the No Loss This is Total War with Drazov because he's the best Chaos Dwarf by a long way. I don't think it's even remotely close, personally. I generally personally believe Drazov is the best by such a long way. It's not even remotely close. Right, let's get over. Let's move away from here. Thankfully, he netted my cavalry. Lamau. Astragoth is the most powerful. No, not at all. It's not even close. Astragoth is so weak. Pre-nerf, I would agree. Pre-nerf, like when he had a bazillion mass and everything, 100% would agree with you. But now, there's no chance. Unfortunately, it's not even remotely close. Like, when he had tons of mass, way more damage, better melee stats and everything like that, 100% agree with you. 2 convoys? I don't think it's that important, though. Convoys is not as powerful as you think. Yes, it helps a lot with the early game, but it's not, like, game-changingly broken, like, the ability to basically take on a single army by yourself. Astro Daddy is not strong enough to do that anymore. Astrogoth cannot do that anymore. Right, I need to move. I need to quickly run over to this to stop it from firing on my army. What does Drazov get? I mean, Drazov has A, better School of Magic, and B, he has better stat line, better healing, better everything. Nice kill, General. Like, the thing that makes Zatan good is his ability to support his army. Like, I would say Zatan is, like, the best supportive lord. Drazov is the best fighter, and, like, I would say Astrogoth is like a decent all-rounder. He's not like incredible at everything, but he's like a really solid all-rounder. He's a regeneration as a one-man doomsday. Yeah, exactly. Drazov plus the best unit, so I would agree to that. But overall, Zatan's early game is far better. Oh, I kind of really want the spells over here. I think it's one of those interesting things where I'm crushing this guy. Yo, Sayl the Faithless has hands, boys. Like, for real. Man's got hands. Oh, by the way, guys, ads are going to be kicking on Twitch just to get rid of the pre-roll ads, just an FYI. Here we go. He's got hands and tentacles. Yeah, no, true. I am kind of trolling. I shouldn't be fighting these guys over here. Never have cavalry in prolonged fighting. You'd think your boy would know that by now. Row 6 is camouflage underwear, right? No, it's me. No, it's me. I'm still sexy, right, Jorah? Let's not troll here. Let's get a few more swings into here, because then we know they're gone. One more little cheeky swing. Perfect. I think their Amulet bonus is going to kick in very shortly. I think killing the mage is going to help me a lot. So I'm going to position the mage now accordingly to try and position my cavalry to try and get towards him. Let us rout the Chaos Dwarves and chase them down. Let's have a little look-ski here. So, the Thunderbolt is so... I love the spell so much, it's so good. But yeah, I think I streamed my entire Drazov No Loss This is Total War campaign, and we did pretty damn good. We got very far in. But I kind of gave up, and the ironic thing is, it got too easy, which is the reason why I gave up. Which is wild to say, but it was true. Wild to say, but it generally was true. And we're looking forward to get a mammoth on this guy. We're going to bounce off the wall. Alright, I need my cavalry. Thunderbolt is a swap lightning? Yeah. It's just a very, very cost-effective spell.
Savages of the
It is an incredibly cost-effective spell. Okay, the good news is, are you on a mount? No, you're a small unit, so bonuses infantry against them, which is huge. Don't really need to extend it, but we'll certainly do that. Pull you over again. How long do we have? Oh, should have hopefully plenty of time to kill him. Madraz? Yeah. I mean, any of the Chaos Dwarves, you always want to spam Hobgoblins at the beginning. There you go. Hobgoblins are OP. Like, generally, they're so overpowered. They are probably the most overtuned with Backstabber. Most overtuned early game unit in the game. And there's not many things that are remotely close to it. Which is the cool thing about it. Also, I hope everything's is running smoothly, because I did a lot of stuff to my computer to try and make it run faster. Gyrocopters early game, doesn't matter. Gyrocopters wouldn't beat a Hobgoblin stack, because you normally do half and half. In defense, you could even go further into the ranges, the archers, excuse me. I mean, the amount of damage you can do with a Lord. We'll go with punishment again. Because I think I might be able to attack him again and then take the tower. Take the settlement as well. I think I healed from that fight, I'm not going to lie. Did we deadass just heal from that fight? Yeah, I healed from that fight, by the way. I'm going to have to fight it, because otherwise I'm going to lose so many units for no reason. Guys, what's everyone's favorite campaign, and why is it the dwarves? Be honest with me.
Do not shame your ancestors, Dowie brethren.
I've still got the Dowie voice, don't you worry, boys. Hadn't been practicing the old vocal cords, but when CA wants somebody to do to make another dwarf, I'll be ready. I'll be ready. Dwarves your least favorite? That hurts, to be honest. That does hurt. That is a very quick way of hurting somebody. Short?
Short? Do not shame your ancestors, little broomstick. Calling away Dowie short. There'll be no alliance while I'm the High King. There'll be no alliance while I'm the High King.
Hopefully my, I think when I scream, the mic goes a little bit crazy. Wow, Lethan R. That is such a banger. I haven't heard someone like a Lethan R campaign in such a long time. Fire. I actually think this might kill it. Wow, that was unbelievably trash damage. I could make 2 Dowie. I am over 6 foot, so potentially so. The mic didn't peak? Oh, it looked like it did. Good. Alright, what we'll do, cast this spell and then run through. Shadow Warriors are so broken. Yeah. I'm excited to see what all the the DLC stuff has done to change the dynamics of the game. They just love a 30 armor Lord. That's a caster. Kicking butt. Once I get regeneration plus mammoth, I'm going to be vibing. Wow, they're walking into it. Oh, holy lovely. That is damage, gentlemen. Alright, now we just run away. Now we just leg it. And then we meet them in glorious combat.
Glorious warfare is upon us, gentlemen. I foresee death for our enemies. Oh, murder is in the air indeed. Gentlemen, with me. Today we shall seek greatness this day. The death of hobgoblins.
javelins thick in the air. The Norscans travel once again as a strong, consolidated army, united under one banner, Sayl the Faithless. They're about to be crushed. Excellent. The stink one from the MDs? Yeah, probably not. Would not be the vibe, that's for sure. Maybe that's what keeps you going. Oh, I've just realised his little arm. Alright, glorious warfare is upon us, gentlemen. Alright, pull back. His real little hand indeed. Terror routing them. I mean, low-key, I would be terrified of this thing as well, to be honest. I mean, I wonder if Norscans take, like, a similar thing of the Vikings, in that the Vikings had a massive misconception in that it was, they were very, very clean. Like, popular to contrary belief, Vikings were incredibly clean. And even there's a lot of recordings of the fact that, like, the Norsemen, like, the native English and things like that were quite jealous because of the fact that the women quite liked them. You know, imagine not bathing, you know, going down to the local river once a month, rather than washing pretty much a couple times a week. Crazy to think about. Crazy to think about that. Absolute heathens. For real, heathen behaviour. There we go. Lovely javelin. Those guys trolls. Yep. Real and true. Hear about that. They like them more because hair cleaner. Yep, exactly. They washed a lot.
Touched by chaos.
They washed an awful lot. Well, in comparison, anyway. Word for Saturday in North Nork is washing day. That's cool. That is very cool. They're doing their job. I mean, these guys are actually insane. I'm a big fan of these Bearkins. It's good to have such a good unit. It is good to have a nice unit. You're playing the snake, the sexy snake lady first. Nice. Oh, guys, what I'm probably going to try and do as an apology for struggling to stream in a frequent manner, I'm going to try and get some codes to give away on release day. That's my goal. My goal is to get a couple of codes to be like, you know, I'm back with the milk now, and then give some codes away. As I think that's probably a good way of saying sorry. I think it's one of those things where I've struggled a fair amount with IRL. I'll let you guys know now. I wasn't intending on doing it, but I am no longer with my partner of 10 years. We broke up very recently. Just to let you know, it was, you know, my decision to end things. So for the first like 10 years, and I'm single, which is crazy. But yeah, it's been pretty heavy, and I appreciate that, Tim. Sorry to hear that. Stop having it's all good, my man. I think things like that, stuff like that happens. Do I keep the dog? Yes, she's downstairs. Believe it or not, I don't try and exploit Freya for views. I don't have a shot collar on Freya, and she's just vibing downstairs, enjoying herself. I took her out for a very, very long walk, and so she's just sleeping. The house sounds special, innit? But G-Tim, I appreciate you, man. And Lil Broom, that's very kind of you. I appreciate it as well. Right, so the generals are spawning in. If we look at the tower, if I'm not mistaken, it's always best to attack from this side. The Beermen probably going to be the ones that are in the front line. I think we just probably run into them, right? They didn't have a lot of troops. I appreciate you, man. It's very kind of you. Right, let's have a little look-see here. Is it climb the tower? Let's see what they do. Body hydration, much love. Hey, Kaylash, good to see you, bud. Yeah, let's climb the walls. I'll probably regret that decision. It's always really annoying climbing the walls. But we'll do this as a double whammy. We'll do this as a double whammy. Right, there we go. Let's get through. Oh, I can't wait for... I'm curious about one thing. So one thing you can do is sort of be a little cheeky with spells. Let's see if they've done the same. No, so it for real is like a normal spell as you expect. Okay, good to know. I was seeing if it went underneath, because some of the times you can get it to do that. Climbing the walls into Chaos Warriors. I mean, brother, I have Thunderbolt. The more that they are stacked, the better it is for me. Low key, for real, for real. For real, low key. Let me cook. Jorah, let me cook. I am arguably one of the best Norscan players in the world. Your boy knows what he's doing. I can promise you that. Right. So with them climbing the walls, we'll see what they do. This could have been casted in here, but I was afraid of friendly firing on my own units. So we have actually broken through now. So hopefully we'll go in. I want to grab everybody in here now, because it doesn't matter who goes in. Probably the general shouldn't go in. No much tower damage so far? No, we should be able to capture the walls very quickly as well. As we start pouring in, this will be helpful. I am going to chuck this onto the Chaos Trolls, same with that. We're going to double debuff them, which is going to be fire. We're going to take a bit of range damage here, but it should be okay, because obviously the dual personality stuff here. And we do have a lot of healing if we get low. I'm going to be looking for this one. So we're just terror routing, we're just pushing through now. So anything that can't climb the walls is obviously within an advantage here. I'm going to have a little peek ski at the walls again, just to see what's over here. And then we can see the Chaos Warriors are stacking, so we can look there. Playing in the CA tournament? I'm not, mate, no. Is that a historical, Jonathan? Oh my god, they went flying! Mate, when the homie hits you with the double bounce on a trampoline, that literally is what it feels like. For real. Literally. That is what it feels like. Dead ass. When someone hits you with a double bounce on a trampoline, whoo, you go flying. You're going flying. Oh, God. That's like in your own head how you explain it to your friends at school. Dead ass. Dead ass. It's a multiple turn. I think Turin's hosting. Oh, nice. Yeah, Turin's awesome. Turin is awesome. He does amazing content. Alright, let's kill... What's his name? I swear it was like Goop. Wow, the Bearmen did a fantastic job of fighting the wizard here. The 56 men on defense, they're kicking ass. Very nice. So we've got more Chaos Warriors here. Cast into that. Oh, I completely neglected my my units here. Feels bad, man. Let's make sure, as long as they don't die, we need to have 5 of them survive. As long as 5 of them survive, they're chilling. As long as 5 of them survive, we're fine. So, same principle over here. We're looking for this spell. You should probably just go in here to stop that, because that's where the majority of the damage is coming from. Thunderbolt coming in, doing 1,000,001 damage. Literally 1,000,001 damage. Alright. I'm just going to keep doing Thunderbolt on repeat, to be truly honest, lads. And it's just such an overpowered spell in this scenario. Probably throw this cast down. As long as we don't move towards it and we keep an eye on it, we should be alright. It's gonna completely walk towards me, isn't it? Yep, it's gonna kill my insight. Yep. Thank you. Thank you very much for that one. That's a classic right there. That is actually for real a classic. It's 4 right now. It's costing me 4, the Thunderbolt. It's the reason why I'm spamming as much as I am. We'll do an overcast here. Warhammer 3 Classic, for real. You're not buying a Warhammer DLC? Waiting one if this feels like a slap in the face. Want to begin? Yeah, that's fair. Got to nerf me somehow. That is true. Yeah, low key. I will probably do a no loss challenge with this guy. Maybe I should try and do a no loss with everybody again. Yo, Dark, how we doing, man? Good to see you, my guy. Debuff these again. Strategy is second nature. Yes, quite indeed, quite indeed. The stratagem doth be second nature to thou superior intellect. I can kind of work well with him. It will indeed. So I'm rushing it. Another cast over here is going to be absolute fire. I'm going to cast this into them as well, because I feel like it'll help. Pretty easy for no loss. Agreed. Ammo bonus kicking in. Nice. Dude, this is like... I mean, just Thunderbolt spam is just so fire. I think access to Thunderbolt really early on is just so good. I honestly think it's probably the strongest spell in the game. I actually generally do. I think it's one of the strongest spells in the game. Ever since a lot of the very, very, very high tier spells got nerfed. For example, you know, your Pit of Shades, really nerfed. Your Chain Lightning nerfed, Comet nerfed. Winds of Death nerfed. So many things have been nerfed. Now, having a 4 Winds of Magic cost that will do an insane damage to very high inventory is very nice. Ikit Warped Lightning is the best one in the game. Now, I disagree. The only reason I say that is because it's a very high cooldown. Very, very, very high cooldown, keep in mind. Nice to see you streaming. Thank you, Kailash. Appreciate it, buddy. Block of Doom is still good. No, 100% I agree with that. For real, I agree. Let's go with this, because we're going to be on the edge of fighting. JJ, how are we doing, handsome? GJ, have you done anything with your Pokemon cards yet, out of interest? Have you done anything with your Pokemon yet? Nope, it's so bad. Guys, if you don't know, GG has some of the most insane Pokemon cards from when he was a kid. And my god, this man is lucky. Although, keep in mind, the prices of Pokemon have crashed quite a bit. Recently, anyway. Chain Lightning, I don't think I'm ever going to use, so I'm going to go into Capacity. I don't see a world where I'd cast that. Because, yeah, when I told you to try and get them on listed GG and sold, they were literally at their peak price. They might have stabilized a little bit now. It'll still be, like, worth getting and selling, for real. So speed I'm not too bothered about. Ah, shoot, it's armor for units that I don't really care as much about. We'll learn. All my CSs have got like 150 bucks. Dark, please tell me you didn't do it before they changed and made all the reds really expensive. Tell me you didn't do it before all of the really expensive stuff. Because they made like loads of stuff really... Ooh. Through the dilemma after you reach the binding. Oh, it's always Nurgle. Always Nurgle in that scenario, by the way. Never Norscan chieftains. Metal is kind of fire. Enemy leadership, -5. I might just get that just for that, to be honest. Yeah, dude, having this guy follow me around, -5, hello? Hello. Kind of OP. I'm not going to use him for damage. So maybe I'll do it for utility's sake.
A true God save.
Having fire magic's always nice on a lord. It's just when they changed it, a lot of it's went up price, then you saw it at a good time, matey. So I don't have access to any recruitment, which is fine. Didn't even want it anyway. Jokes on the game. Jokes on this game. Didn't even want it. Wait, can I only upgrade one at a time? Yeah, looks like it. So now we have 2 altars. Once we get another one, we spawn somebody. Get a new PC. Nice, man. What PC are you getting? Is it a PC that's going to be good enough to run all the Katarina mods you've got? Kappa? You're on a 2060? Fair. Yeah, my 3070 was... it's still holding the line. You got a new PC and mic? GG, that's awesome, dude. GG, are you still playing Hunt Showdown? Or have you transitioned to Ark Raiders? By the way, Ark Raiders is such a good game. I had recently, though, I was betrayed. I was incredibly betrayed. I was very, very sad. Literally, I defended a guy, revived him with a defib. I told him I was really excited to get out because I had some really good stuff. And this man shoots me as I'm trying to extract. Kills me, takes all my stuff. I've never been the same since. Recruit for the units. Bearman. Not a Bearman. The Bearman joins our horde. Oh. Hey, Corrigan, how you doing, handsome? Traitor? I know, right? It was so sad.
Things that weak mind
You bugger.
not bear to fathom.
Friendly. Come on, you're better than that, mate.
Shaman, sorcerer.
Long time no see indeed, Corrigan. Always a pleasure, my man. Always a pleasure.
Foremost shaman,
Let me go, because I just need Arcane Conduit.
I have great aspirations.
No, I'm more happy about the Norsca rework. Yeah, it's good to get a Norsca rework. And wait, what was that? Armor. 10% ward save from a green armor. Okay, sure.
You must be prepared. Divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer, indeed. Always go into defensive stats. It's always better. Can I do this into there? No. I can do this into there though.
Beyond the veil.
I think if they attack me, we're probably chilling. Yeah, it's pleb units again. It's pleb units, so I'm not worried about this one because it's just a normal settlement.
I see the other side.
I don't have enough for that. I don't believe I heal from this, right?
Revel in their
Upkeep reduction, though.
suffering.
Yeah, I'm not going to heal at all,
What
but
now?
I don't really think I need to. Trying to teach the people not to be a victim in it? That's fair. There's a lot of magical items per turn. Yeah, so far I've gotten a wild amount, to be honest. Enemy leadership, minus 15. Wow. Cost 50 public order. So you can kind of force stuff quite easily. Spell intensity increases. Yeah, let me do that. Having anything that gives me spell intensity increases is always a absolute 100%er. Let's go into Chaos Warriors because I think it's always going to be useful. Once we get a public order here, which is now stagnating. Is there a way to recover? No, it's probably because I'm raiding and doing other shenanigans and I'm not inside of my own settlement. So I need another 2 of these Chaos Altars. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with Village. I think Village is just beating these guys up, so we're vibing for now. Kind of vassalizing, but no interest. Have you used the new currency? So yeah, the spoils I have used a couple times, but not too much. I mean, the main thing I'm trying to do is unlock the dark ritual stuff. That's what I'm trying to do at the moment. And I need to recruit a couple of these goobers as well. So this could be an opportunity, because I think I have unlocked... Yeah, I've unlocked Bearman here. So we do have supply lines, which is a bit sad. So maybe I can grab somebody over here. Grab another lord. Let's have a look if there's anyone with better traits again. So metal is always just absolutely incredible. Ooh, magic drop chance might be the go-to there. Leadership plus 10. more experience. So they've made a lot of the traits so much better. How much are Green Cathay offering to War Village? I think they're already at war with them. Yeah, they're already at war with them. But let's see how much they would want. 18. 2k, not worth it. I'm going to murder them anyway. Literally everything in the area is going to be killed. My goal is to kill everything in the area. Smiley face. I think death magic is just absolutely doo-doo is the problem. Let me check if there's any good... Can you get mammoths or anything? Wow, you can. So that hit points actually does change things quite a lot. But death magic is so trash. And thank you, GG. I appreciate you, buddy. Death magic is just straight doo-doo. That's the problem I often have with death magic. It's just straight doo-doo. Interesting. Kills entities of targeted ally. Causing fear is fine. Ooh, tough. Yeah, I don't mind tough on fire.
Great shame.
We just need a bearman. So let's grab 4 bear. 4 bear units. 2 turns. Put them in this army. Buy them.
Shaman, sorcerer, strength.
Death magic leadership debuffs. Matter stack well. I already have... I mean, I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from, and I appreciate the cooking you're doing. But the problem with that is that this unit here gives me exactly that. Doom and Darkness. I already have that already inside the army. But I agree, and I like where you're going. You like metal? Yeah, metal's very good. Would fire be good versus Cathay? Yes, 100%. I mean, the thing that is quite surprising is Sayl basically has no weakness that I can foresee currently. In that, the spells that you have access to in the early stages of the game is good against low tier infantry and high tier infantry. So my reinforcements are coming in behind their army. And first as well, by the way. Annoyingly, my other mage that was attacked has a lot less magic than my main army. So I'll run over to my main army now. It's mental how little I haven't played Warhammer 3 too much recently, and I don't feel it. I still feel like silky smooth with it. Medium tier is weakness. I mean, logically from what I said, that is a very, very reasonable conclusion in hindsight. But no. No, Pinkerton, no you, my friend, no you. I hope you are... I imagine you're looking in a mirror to see such beauty. I appreciate you. Right. Let's cast that there. And then see if I can get them stacked over here as well. Wow, they really are stacked. This is wild. Let's move back. I don't really mind too much about the secondary army. There's nothing really in there that's too scary. I'm not going to cast any more spells. I mean, for real. As I don't think it's worth it. But I'm going to grab these guys and just literally yeet them in. Cast this just in case. I'm going to feign a charge here because it'll cause the AI to move away and get hit by most of that damage with the spell. Smiley face. Thunderbolt on those archers, that'll kill them for sure. Alongside a alt-casted Flock of Doom to hit as many units as possible. Lovely jubbly, lovely jubbly. I'm out here playing chess, the AI is playing checkers, that's all I gotta say, boys. All I gotta say. Let's cast this through them. Lovely jubbly. Now, since the AI is really stacked up over here, I'm going to start transitioning them to clump them up as much as possible. Because we're going to get another fire flock of doom here. And... dark magic. Oh man, I should probably cancel that spell, so I'm going to cancel that by casting another item. Because I just looked at that and I was like, that's not going to do much damage. This will probably do like 10k. Literally about exactly 10k. Hashtag touch grass. You know when you can predict the exact damage it's roughly going to do, you need to touch grass. I really wish this didn't do damage to your own to your own units. It's the only thing that makes me sad about it. The only thing that makes me sad about it. Let's buff the general. Because of the intensity that we have currently, 130%, we can just give him a casual 84 melee defense on a casting lord. We can probably segregate our composition a little bit, especially with how many of these guys we've crushed. And then grab a few of the bearkins this way. And then clean up duty, clean up an Al 4 on the rest of the archers. For real, for real. As we don't need all of them to charge in at the same time. Just that this amount will just like really quickly crush them. I think let's reduce the start line. I'm really liking utility at the moment. Like, utility spells just seem so much stronger for some reason. Maybe I'm just finding better opportunities to use them. Potentially that's one of the reasons why that sentiment is shared. Yeah, it does feel nice. Let's go ahead and find this guy. Let's get you out, and we'll just go on chasing duty. So I don't want them to be in consistently exchange combat. Here we go. And then can we throw this one in the sky again? Yeah, nice little cheeky stat line reduction, and that lord can crush him. And then I think all we need to do now is just basically define which units are the most problematic and just kill them. And ladies and gentlemen, we've spotted that problematic target. This guy should crush because he's got really nice defenses. Lost bonus will most likely be kicking in like very soon. I think a couple more hits onto this guy. The second this guy routs and dies, I think lost bonus is going to kick in. And or kick in quite soon. I guess we need to be in full combat of the rest of the goobers here, though. But judging from the state of the composition that's left, I mean, there's not a lot of combat remaining. Not a lot of strength remaining on the old enemy composition. Yeah, once these guys start taking a wee bit of damage, once these guys... Yeah, Dulfez, how's it doing? Amel Spanish is sure to follow. I think the only sad thing is obviously the Bearmen are a little bit on the slower side for certain units. Nice. Misspelt Slanesh? I mean, hey, we're only human. These guys are a bit tall for dwarves, but are they? These guys aren't dwarves. And the spell in this charge. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where when you play the game enough, you kind of have a really good idea of when it's going to happen. I think it's once you've like got a lot of reps into the game, you kind of know, or have a very decent idea of what is sufficient for them to rout at this point. You know? There we go. Normally my calculus or my guesstimations is pretty accurate, typically, I would say. It's not doubt, it's why it's a good army. Hey, we're gonna have problems, that's friendly. The dwarves are the best army ever. I am quite surprised how long it's taken me to kill this guy, though. I'm going to move the rest of the units out of the way. Because we should have, like, really good stuff at killing on them at the moment. So it's kind of criminal how long it's taking us to kill this guy. I think it's because his entity is so small. Ironically. Like, I don't see a world... What's his stat line? I mean, his stat line is actually reasonably decent. Oh, wow, negating magical weapons. That's actually kind of huge, too. That is kind of huge. Too many chefs, not enough kitchens. I mean, this shouldn't be too many units, I don't think. I don't have Winds of Magic either to debuff him. Oh, we better not just be walking him off the map. Oh, there you go. Slapped him a few times. Beautiful. Hit him with a bit of this, with a bit of that. Dwarves are a hardy folk. I mean, that low-key is true, though. For real, for real. There you go. Nice. I mean, they are definitely on the stronger side of things. I mean, it's a shame we got most of the experience on this Lord, but I don't mind as much. Charles are like Dowie, but good. Okay, you guys are out for fighting today, aren't you? Jesus, a lot of fighting words today. I'll check the bowl. I'll check the stat line for you, buddy. Give me a sec. Give me a second, dude. Makes sense, so we'll go with money. I'm going to look around and see. I think that with a couple of optimizations, we can definitely change a lot of things with the campaign. I think right now we're just sort of like seeing what feels good, seeing where's a decent place to attack. And Dreadnought, I'm enjoying myself so far, but keep in mind that the embargo for the DLC is on the 3rd, I believe. So you may have a hard time, folks expressing some of the things that they're thinking. Oh, I hate quests that require you to raid, man. Deadass is one of my least favorite ways of doing it. Is Sayl decent at melee? Yes, once you get his mana. I really hate when it asks you to raid, man. It's one of my least favorite quests. What's that short's name? Who? Skalf Namtar? Ironhammer? Wait, Ironhammer?
Things that weak minds could not bear to fathom. Ekwazak. This is the best course.
Let's go attack here. Valiant defeat, but their entire army's chaff. Falafel wrap or bacon? Depends what else it depends what else you've got with it. Do I play Bannerlord at all? I love Bannerlord. I have played a crazy amount of Bannerlord in my time. It's maybe my second favorite, second most played game on Steam. But I would say bacon. I really like bacon. What do you think of having the wrap? Well, it depends what you're vibing with, man. Pinkerton, depends what you're vibing with. Like good, like Tesco Finest, smoked bacon, or like bacon from the butchers. Yeah, it honestly depends on what the vibe check is. Old Realms mod I have. Yeah, the Old Realms mod is one of my favorite mods that they've ever made. I remember it now. It was, I mean, I love Warhammer, so. The Rome mod That one. Game of Thrones one. So many good ones. So many good mods for Banlord.
With my considerable talents,
Ideally, I can get over here.
we will emerge victorious.
So what I'm probably going to do is just run and ignore these guys and run over there. Falafel with extra sauce. I mean, why not both, Pinkerton, right? Falafel and bacon. Put them both in there. Ooh, down in the greenskin's the next update. When's the next update coming out? If I can get over here with a reasonable time, I can kill a lot of their troops for free. Falafel and bacon? Why not, eh? Played Static? That I haven't actually. Is it any good? It's not even my birthday. Fair enough. Alright, let's see if I can get my troops in position. Let's have a look. Let's get some spells in there. Oh my god, it's going to be delightful.
The winds obey me. I see beyond.
I'm just going to... Everything that I have, I'm casting. Get this guy over with Flock of Doom as well. Every spell that can be cast. Fire all of your cannons! Fire every cannon we have at them! Yes. Yes, unlimited power. This is the reason why getting into these scenarios is always very fun. Oh, shoot. Oh my god, if we lose another one of these, we lose the unit. Please don't die. 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 Oh, we have burning head on this general. No, no, no. Go out. Go out. Out, 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 out.
Savages of the steppes before our axes rust.
Sayl the faithless. The winds obey me.
Very scary. Right, hopefully they're going to be trying now. I mean, low-key, we have like annihilated their entire army with spells. We'd love to see it. Old me would have let him die. I mean, for real, what I would have done probably. At that point, it's out my hands, you know what I mean? Their deaths with low-key would have been out my hands. They went into the battle, you know what I mean? I didn't ask them to go into fighting. I mean, low-key I kind of did, but we ignore that. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes being a silly goober is a good idea. Oh, my lord's being attacked over there. He should be able to handle himself. I'd be surprised if he doesn't. If he does die, he deserves it. Like, actually. Like, at that point, if you can't handle a couple of units like that, I mean, you ain't deserving in the army. You don't deserve to be in the army at that point, to be honest. You've got to kind of, like, hold your own a little bit. You know what I mean? Nice. I mean, as you can see, we crushed the majority of their army very quickly. It's one of the biggest benefits of having an army composition that's predominantly made of, like, very low leadership units. And very quickly you can kind of dominate them. Very quickly you can kind of crush units that have very little leadership. As long as you're doing, like, a very good hammer and anvil with units with terror. I think this guy should be healing, right? So he'll heal up until he gets to... Wow, you get reserves! Wait, what's stopping you from just, like, permanently putting this guy in combat and just, like, putting him on the teetering him on the edge of, like, 50%? Because, like, he'll permanently just give me reserves. Right? He'll permanently keep giving reserves. That's an infinite tool of getting reserves.
Ready to fight.
Right? But that is an infinite tool of reserves. There's no cooldown there, is there? Healing cap, I guess? Real and true, actually. Real and true. Yeah, real and true. I mean, he has a lot of health, though. So that's what, maybe like 9,000 of healing? Will just take a while. Right, how's my general doing? Wow, horrendously. It's orc laborers. Right, I'm gonna do this. Everybody gets one. Everybody gets one. Everybody gets one. I mean, I low-key kind of need him. Nice, Samuel's bonus kicking in. I don't think there's much else I can do to heal. I don't think there's much from a healing perspective. Here we are. Flawless victory, we'll take that. I will certainly take that. Also, I don't know, I don't know if I can share it. For the first time in 2 years, I took away the lighting on my wall. So you can see, if you look here, like I had on my wall, that is where I stuck like lighting. Like I had like a thing right there that like I stuck lighting to. And you can see this is the tape. This is the tape. That was like what my setup was. And this is my monitor. Hello. Hey guys, hey guys. Wait, hold on. Here's where the chat is. Hello guys. Like I generally had my lighting stuck to the wall. Carpool tunnel. I mean, my wrist does hurt, that's for sure. Hey, brain time.
Sayl the faithless.
Do chain lining now.
I see the other side.
Bow Seeker.
Great shame.
Kindle Flame now.
Sorcerer.
I mean, honestly, I started playing League of Legends again. Mons Chief, don't get mad at me. You are legally not allowed to be mad at me there. Also, take him off the chariot. Chariots are actually doo-doo. Chariots are straight doo-doo. Have I played the hen? I have indeed. Very OP. Not League, I know. League of Legends, I know. I got back to Diamond. I decayed out of Diamond, so I got back into Diamond. I got back into Diamond. I was vibing out. It's a good game. My plan is I'm potentially going to be doing like a Challenger climb. I'm going to see if I can get back into Challenger. We'll see. Debating on getting the High Elf Lord, but haven't played the game in a long way. That's fair. Also, I've just realized I've taken off the chat. Sorry guys, none of you guys will be able to see each other between YouTube and Twitch. Right. That's a lot of units. Unfollow. I'm not going to be... I won't stream it if I do that. I wouldn't stream my League climb if I did it. You know? Some things have to be done off stream. I mean, you guys know me for strategy gaming, not for League of Legends. Although I was a professional League of Legends player, fun fact. I did play League of Legends professionally, Season 3, 4, and 5. Which probably not many of you guys know. Was streaming post vids to YouTube? What, of League? Probably not. I probably wouldn't post League for videos. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 sec. 1 second, boys. Look, guys, an angel has come to say hello. Oh, hello, Freya. Oh, hello, baby. Oh, yeah. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Don't worry, guys. She doesn't wear a shock collar. Smile. Mwah. Oh. Hello, baby. She's such a good girl. She's been sleepy downstairs, haven't you? You've been a sleepy girl downstairs. A little sleepy pupper. Hey. What I've done is I've set up one of my hoodies over on the bed on my side to let her sleep on. As she likes sleeping on things that smell of me. Right. So, we have fire magic. And lots of AoE magic. I'm wondering if they're going to move towards me. If not, I can just chuck a couple of these bad boys at them. That's it. Chuck a couple spells at them, and then once they move through, if they move through checkpoints like this, my spells will be significantly more potent. She's gonna vibe. So we went on a massive walk before starting stream. Plus, she's had some very good grub. Generally, Freya takes up more room in my freezer than I do. Thunderbolt? Not in this scenario because they're 2 low tier units. Plus it's a lot harder to hit because they do avoid quite well. Like that. It's a lot harder to hit them consistently. I mean, all we need to do is just keep them into a... like, push them towards this. Into an angle where I can crush them. Like so. Oh man, when I get... wait, I get spell mastery of 30%? When I cast? Are you kidding me? I have 170% intensity right now. Is this game for real? For real? So you're saying I could cast one spell like this? Let's just do it for science for a second. And then cast this into there, and it's 170%. So that's doing close to double damage. That is crazy. That is ridiculous damage. He did Plague of Rust me, so I do need to kite back. I also hit myself. They saw your Norsca Zahaz video when designing Sayl. Wow. I would say that I feel very overpowered. And I'm basically like a Zinch. I'm basically playing like Zinch. But in some ways better because I have everything I need straight away. The only point of annoyance at the moment is that they're spreading all the units a lot. Have Norsca as a race gotten some kind of reboot? Yes, they have, alongside the DLC, matey. They've given them a lot of love. Which is really nice. So this doesn't give intensity, which is good to know. But this should. Oh, maybe not. Maybe bound spells don't get amplified by intensity, which would make sense. Once I get regeneration, we're going to be vibing. How much is the base ones? Still 15, but the Marauder Bearmen at tier 2 have 45. Which, if you don't know, is a 22.5% damage reduction against base weapon damage. Naturally. If you didn't know, precious lasses. Another 22.5%. Which is a lot more than people probably give it credit for. The considered abilities, Attila? Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Looks like we found out together, brother. It's annoying we don't have any elements of healing. I'm going to take a little bit of a Roman approach and wait and tier my units in. Sending my units in waves. I mean, the thing is, they have just chaff. All their units and inventory is just chaff. So I don't really spend any spells that are expensive. Yo, Val, how you doing, you handsome bugger? Wait, Val, has Curse been streaming recently, or do you just love his emotes? I remember Curse, he's a firefighter, right? That wholesome hunk. He was a wholesome dude. I liked Curse a lot. Oh, you love his emotes, fair. That is pure stonks having such good emotes. People sub to you despite not streaming. Hey, Shoakim, what's up, handsome? Hope you're doing wonderful. I need to push up. If I can get my hand piercing, guys, on something that's armoured in a general, we should be chilling. Let's get some casts off. Those Battlesey subs wouldn't know anything about that. Feels bad, man. Real and true. Although I did try, get some good. I tried my best to get good amounts. Oh, I need to gift a sub to my bot. Thank you for the reminder. There we go.
Strength they blight! No respite!
Let's get rid of this guy. I like some of your emotes. Yeah, some of my emotes are pretty cool. I think it's one of the hardest things about like content creation in general, because like they often say that you know like your emotes need to have like some flair to them. They need to be like useful and or part of a meme or a journey or something like that. You know, it's hard to find the right balance. Oh, and ads are going to be kicking in just as an FYI to get rid of pre-roll ads. Just to let you all know, you wholesome hunks. Pre-roll ads are going to be kicking in shortly.
As expected. Soba, the storm closes in.
I'm going to cast this here, I think. Let's debuff him. I'm hopeful these guys will kill this general.
Sayl the faithless.
I mean, it's one of those things where if I could avoid having ads on the channel altogether, I would. Because the thing with ads is it only really benefits very large streamers. I would say the most I've made in like a 10-hour stream for ads at my peak viewership was probably like $10. And if you're saying I stream like 6 to 8 hours, that's like less than $1 an hour, so it's just not even worth it. So if I had the ability to turn them off altogether, I would. Although I don't think they'd ever would. I don't think they'd let you. I don't think they'd let you. Okay, so these guys are a little bit quicker. Their stat line's actually pretty decent. Oh, they're Nurgle-esque. Okay. Swarm of the Flies is a very handy debuff. Alright, let's finish our meal. Oh. To shift 1 instead. Once it goes to 0, we know he's dead. Or 1, sorry. Nice. Got another murdering of the kills of the SES. Maybe an Australian thing, I'm not sure. Yeah, potential. We do love the Aussies. We do love the Aussies. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to stream a little bit more consistently now. We do love the... I mean, Skaven are very cool. I think Skaven are one of those factions that are just so unbelievably like crazy to play every now and again. I think one of the most annoying things about Skaven is like their playstyle. You can snowball very, 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 very quickly. And I suppose the downside to that is that, you know, you can kind of skip a lot of, I guess, gameplay, in quotes, if that makes sense. Alright, I'm going to get Arcane Conduit as soon as possible. I'd probably actually go into... Well, I haven't even gone into Wind Blast at all. I don't really need to, I suppose. The overcasted, it's not really worth it. Alright, now we are, I believe, one off of the beloved 4th Chaos Altar, which will either become this or this. And this guy will hopefully maybe meet us here and we'll swap some units out. My Verminlord, I don't... Is it... There's a certain unit that's only given to Vermintide. If I'm not mistaken, Warhammer only gave access to a few units. And then other Warhammer games can't use them. Like, I believe that it has like a limitation to who can use what. And one of the bosses in Vermintide, or one of the big enemies in Vermintide, cannot be used in Warhammer 3, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it's something that they won't do. So I guess it makes sense in some ways, but kind of sucks in others. I mean, so far we haven't really had anything contest us. The battles seem very, very favoured in our side due to the strong magic we have available. Win the following battle. So against this, we will get our staff. Wow, so casting 20%. Wow, I'm gonna... As long as you can keep casting, you can get a lot of ward save on them. Oh, you passed driving doesn't have a car? Man, nice, Val. I imagine the freedom that you've got is incredible. I imagine the freedom you've been given, you have gained because of it, is crazy. Like before you have a until you get a car, it's like something you can't really fathom. Like you can drive wherever you want to if you so choose to. Which is pretty cool. Right. Let's have a look, Ski. I think, yeah, we do have additional growth. I think it's defaulted potentially due to this guy.
Dark Sayl.
Looks like we can attack this, so we will go ahead and do so. It's Labourer chaff. It's crazy. I don't know why they just keep having Labourer chaff.
Born of winter. Forward, my
Let's force match them all into the battle,
dead
so we can get some more experience across the board. And then this one will become another altar, but so will this army. I think at level 13... Yeah, level 13 will get access to that. I mean, Pyrrhic Victory is crazy, by the way, to say that the army is just labourers. I think the AIs or the auto-resolve must look at that and be like, holy moly, dude. This guy has a lot of armor piercing, but then forget the melee attack is terrible. Oh, it's like a little bit of a siege battle. That's potentially why. That is potentially why. That could mean the reasoning why. The rationale behind it is potentially that exactly. Going back to it is oof. Yeah, it's one of those things where you often forget the quality of life that has been implemented in the game. That was a similar shocker for me, in that the sheer amount of quality of life that's been implemented in Warhammer 3 is quite a lot. Because you've got to remember that they, you know, obviously CA aren't perfect, and they'll make mistakes, and they'll learn from the things that they've done. And it's one of those things where it's like a continuation. It's like a continuous learning. Continuous learning, continuous improvement kind of thing, right? And that is basically what they've been attempting to do. Is just to continuously keep learning from the things that they've done. Let's cast this again. Cast this on top, because now we've got the plus 30 spell mastery. And then the bombardiers, the blunderbusses are probably going to be dead. That's one way of dealing with very high tier units, Smelly. That is one good way of dealing with high tier units. I do want to just sit on here, so I don't mind just having control of this one. Because I want to avoid them building the barricade here, but as long as I'm sitting onto it, it won't build. So now we just move in. See, it allows modding. That actually fixes some of the game as well. Oh no, 100%. Modding is like one of the biggest catalysts to why Warhammer 3 is in the position it is. This may be like a, in quotes, controversial, but I believe that modding saved Warhammer 3 on release. I'll be truly honest. Modding was the reason why Warhammer 3 didn't die. And I'm not sure if many of you guys played Warhammer 3 on release, but for me as a content creator that streamed a lot of Warhammer 3 on release, modding saved the game completely. Like, it's just crazy. Oh shoot, they do have spells. I don't know which lord it is. Okay, it's metal magic. It's not going to be too bad. 3's release went back to 2? Really? Yeah. The base was oof. It was pretty bad, I agree. I think it had its struggles, but now, I mean, if you compare and contrast the two, it's crazy. The difference between where it was and where it's now is wild to think about. Original campaigns with the portals? Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the portals. Imagine streaming the game for hundreds and hundreds of hours, and then doing your 50th portal again for the millionth time. Mate, boring. I mean, one of the biggest things as well was sieges. That was a huge problem with it. Like, they just had so many siege battles you had to do that were just tedious.
Chaos Marauders! Eat your soul!
Good times. But now, thankfully, we are in a scenario where the game is in a very good spot. Yeah, I need to kill this metal mage as soon as possible. My army's getting crushed because of it. I might just push through. I'm happy pushing the units through. Hey, Per, when's the DLC coming out? Surely soon? Yes, I believe in the next week or so. Let me check something. Let me just make sure I'm streaming my screen. I'm not. Let me go to the Discord. So we can do a review embargo on the Wednesday, which is generally a day before. So probably coming out on the Thursday.
We want their eyes!
Prologue tutorial was amazing, yeah. I remember when Anticity was doing the speedrun of the prologue. Like, you have to be so bored with the game that you try and speedrun the prologue, do you know what I mean? There's deadass nothing else to do, so you just do a speedrun of the prologue. Feels bad, man. And because I was Spears, I think it'd be too strong. Like, Kislev is very strong. Like, Kislev's roster in general is pretty good. I unlocked OG Boris. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Most of the content creators, I think I did it. I unlocked Boris once, and I just gave the save to people to unlock him. There's no point, because you can load saves and just do it from that. Like, you didn't actually have to do it every time. You could just load it from saves. Fun fact, if you didn't know. Fun fact, or maybe not so fun fact. When are you way to unlock him? Yeah, it was very tedious. I mean, I understood what they were trying to do. Like, the theory of it is a very cool idea. Like, having to do some unique stuff to unlock somebody, very cool. Very pog. But the practicality of it was very torturous. Alright, so we're killing archers on the side. 2 factions you never finished the campaign on. Because the wild thing is, like, I actually have... I enjoy playing Norsca. Like, even before the DLC, I enjoyed playing them. I said on the launch was so fun. Yeah, they were very strong. I should have debuffed them. If I was going to cast anything, it would have been in the debuff. You unlocked him, never played him. I mean, Boris is a good legendary lord, I will admit. I would recommend playing him. I definitely would recommend playing him. He is actually quite a lot of fun. Oh, I forgot to bring my other units in. Huh. Burning Head would be quite handy here. Won't lie. I won't lie to you, lads. Scracklow, hide in, handsome. Scracklow, if you, we may get you to lead the chaff again. Oh, never mind. After saying, look who's calling back. Nope, not allowed. You can't be the general. You can't be the general of leading the chaff. Of the chat army. How about that? Val, you stole my joke! Hey, we can't be stealing my joke. I have very limited material, Val. Do you know what I mean? I was about to say that. When I was burning heading, I was going to say that, Val. I mean, I'm a streamer. I have very limited content. You know, very limited jokes. Do you know what I mean? You can't be stealing main material from us. You cannot be stealing main material. Because that's savage. Need a Dowie beard back. Yeah, I shaved my beard to try and hold myself accountable to lose weight. And it is going okay. Holy, the amount of chaff is crazy. As long as these guys get out, I really don't mind. They're hot-headed, slightly. Alright, let's get the burning head over here. Get my relatively armored guys in. As New Norsca feel, very strong. But we'll have to wait and see how long that's how long that lives for. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, anytime they release new factions, obviously they perform very, very well. Just purely because of the fact that, you know, you're playing a new faction with new units that have been introduced, and generally speaking, they always power creep stuff. So I think it's been quite a while since the DLC hasn't had insane power creep. Oh! Oh! Now that is a burning head. God damn, I was literally just about to by default say the joke, but it has been said. Smile. Literally just like defaulting to say it, but never mind. Oh shoot, if this guy dies, I'm not very happy. If Orc Laborers take this guy down, he honestly deserves to die low-key. Like at that point, out of my hands. Making use of it stronger than other factions. No, I get it. I think if you don't power creep stuff, then you will ultimately end up with something relatively boring. So I think it's a good idea to do that. I think the challenge is that every single time you do something like that, you have to sacrifice something as part of it, right? For example, if you were to really massively buff a certain faction, factions that have similar identities to that faction then become incredibly invalidated and feel really terrible to play. For example, when Chaos Dwarves came out, right? Chaos Dwarves were insanely good to play. They felt so strong, they had very minimal weaknesses. Their lords felt overpowered, they felt really strong compared to everything else. And then you look at normal dwarves that has zero identity in that comparison, and they felt like a shadow of that legendary lord, right? And I guess this is the consistent challenge you'll have when trying to balance the game, is that you're going to have an impossible challenge on your hand when you try and give new factions love. Because realistically, it's not feasible for CA to update most things at the same time. And that's the challenge, right? And and thank God I'm not a developer because of that. Because I mean, CA are doing a great job. I think they're doing fantastic. But I think it very much surprised me if they aren't cooking up something like new content from a perspective game wise. Like if they're not working on Warhammer 40k, I'd be very surprised. Like surely they're working on Warhammer 40k, like for real. Like, for real, for real. Alright, thankfully we're crushing most of them. Although I shouldn't be chasing too much, and I should be running most likely towards the center. Let's just do that. Let me keep one of these guys behind. You kill you, Resk over there. And then thankfully these guys are relatively tanky, to be honest. Decent melee stat line, like similar from a defensive stat line and stat line to Chaos Dwarves. Excuse me, to Dwarf Warriors. I miss when dwarves had tier 0 Dwarf Warriors, man. It made me beat Okoi and Sotek in basically a 1 versus 2. Because of how insanely broken it was to have such strong units. I'll cast this and leg it. Because once that bounces back, that's coming towards me. Bloody leg it! To the right, to the right, to the right. Okay, there you go. Tier 0 is also so strong. Oh, 100%, it was too overpowered. Like 100 million%, it was not good for the game, but it felt good to play. Expert dodge, you already know. They call me somewhat of an expert. Ammo spawn is definitely kicking in, you already know. I went to a work, what's it called? A work, like, conference, workshop. I went to like an event. It was a Google Cloud Summit event in London earlier this year. And I really wanted a water bottle. Shout out to Devo team. They gave me a really like awesome water bottle like this. I've used it every day since I got it. Not even sponsored by them, by the way. No idea what they do. Just really wanted the water bottle, so said hello to them. To make a weaker tier 0 unit. I think the problem with dwarves tier 0, like minor units, are terrible. Like dwarf tier 0 units are one of the worst in the game. For what they do. And that's kind of the problem, right? But minors, I think the only thing that would buff them is if they gave them like sapping or something like that. Right, unlock tier 2 manipulations. I've got to kill Wizards of the Empire.
Great shame.
Right, let me give these units over. So what I can do is merge these guys. And then hand over these guys. I don't have any more Resonance Renown, but these guys I think would be very handy, having magical missiles. If I get regeneration before this fight, I think it's worthwhile doing. Minus be any tier 0 infantry? No, definitely not. They are incredibly bad melee attack wise. Because if you, that's the weakness to them, right? In that their magic attack, melee attack is so low. Like if you look on dwarves, 20 plus the base weapon, the base percentage chance to hit, so it's 55%. And then you go against anything with like somewhat reasonable defense. So let's take let's take a reasonable example of like Empire Spearman, a pretty solid, I would say, middle ground. 34 melee defense. So that's what, a 21% chance to hit? Not great at all, right? The blasting charges, I agree, are very good. That I will agree to. I'm person who's mad if you can't hit. Literally exactly that, mate. Exactly that. Ooh, I unlocked this. Oh, shoot, I forgot to do the hunts. Oops. So we've got hunts over here. I'm a big boy, I can figure it out. So what's this glory hunt? Is this locked? It is. What's Supreme Hunter? Wait a second. What happens if I start this?
I have no use for it.
Oh, it's here.
Divide and
Okay.
conquer.
If I'm not mistaken, I need a lot of magical... I need a lot of range.
Never side.
And my army's not really
Know things.
ranged based.
Shame and sorcerer.
We'll see. From memory of that specific battle, he crushes your army, and you need a lot of range to kill it.
I've seen who you surround yourself.
Melee is just short range.
And I
True.
am not
Actually,
impressed.
real and true. Peace treaty? Nah. Tables turned, he'd kill me. Flip the script. The table's on his side. He would never do that. He would never do that. He would never say yes to that. Rolling Skies might help. Nah. 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 Wasted point. Waste of points. Oh, by the way, guys, I picked this thing up. It's sick AF. Right, can you see it? It's like like an air blower. Like, it's so powerful, it's crazy.
The gods feast on our
How many of you guys spent loads of money on crap on Amazon Black Friday recently? Be honest with me, guys. Be honest with me. I'll know if you're lying. I will 100% will know if you're lying. How many of y'all spent tons of money on crap from Black Friday? Be honest. You bought a new chair? Okay, that's not that bad.
Scarred, but unbound.
Oh, I gotta go all the way around. It was a good boy. Bought a new chair after 7 years. Yeah, I probably should do the same. I don't know if you can see. But my Secret Labs chair, this thing right here, has been broken like that for deadass so long. It has been like that for legitimately forever. I just never replaced it. I spoke to Secret Labs and was like, can I get a replacement? Like, armrest? Guess how much they quoted? Like, for real. Guess how much they quoted? They were like, give me 20, 30 quid. I'm like, hell no. No, it was like 40 quid. Like 40, 50 quid. It was ridiculous. Just for the armrest, boy. No, for the armrest, lads. The armrest. That's all I needed. All I needed was the armrest. And they asked for 50 quid. I'm like, boys, come on. Crazy. I'm like, let's not get it twisted. That's a crazy amount of money to pay for that. Wait, who am I annoying by trespassing?
No, you.
They won't mind.
I triumph.
I'll raid them, actually. I've decided. I'm going to double down and raid them too.
Bring your hordes here.
How much money are we making?
Pain empowers sacrifice.
How, by the way? Oh. Brother.
There will be death.
I mean, that is like the greatest Uno reverse card to that I've ever seen. Be incredibly broke. How to counter your enemies 101. Be unbelievably broke. Smile. Right, what I'll do is I'll drop a save. Before big fight. Oh, and if any of you guys actually want the save where I got... Which item was it? So turn 1, I got this, by the way. Turn 1, I got this, which is insane. If any of you guys want the save, I can give you it my Discord. Turn 1, lol. Legendary, very high difficulty, so you can't change it from Legendary, keep in mind. If you want to play a Legendary campaign with a really good start, I'll give you that save. I am fine to share with the homies.
I see the other
Can I? Would I technically be in this province? Damn it, I can't do any of the thingies.
seer of the wastes.
Guys, do I think... Am I going to get smoked doing this? Crazy aim to get turn 1? I agree. What was the odds of me getting smoked doing this fight? I haven't done any... I haven't done a... This is my first time doing a battle of this type. So hopefully it's not going to be too bad. I'm gonna get very smoked? Oh, that's not ideal. That's not ideal. 50-50 either win or lose. That's actually a very good point. That is a very good point. Interesting question, guys. Have any of you played Riftbound? The card game of League of Legends. I recently enjoyed playing it.
Peace is a option.
Oh, baby. The game wants me to succeed. 10 melee defense for free before it starts? Hello?
Voices speak and call.
Hey, the game wants me to win. What can I say? The game wants me to win. What can I say? It's like, Battlesey, get that dub. That's what it's saying. That's what it's saying. Can I even bring these guys into the fight? I can't remember. I pretty sure no, right?
New conquests.
Hold on. Wait. I'll be wounded, but I get 4.5k experience? Hell no.
Why use the
Hell no.
wind
I'll be down for
when
5
a
turns.
knight
Screw
is
that.
just as well?
Move your lord here to hunt for the monster. Wait, I've got to move over here as well? Bruh. Brother, this guy stinks.
Conduit for the beyond.
Can I move anybody in here?
I am in agreement.
We'll see.
There is weakness.
Ooh, village probably is going to slap me. Oh, 3 gold! Let's go, dude!
Leave nothing undone.
Ooh, 43!
What now?
43 gold, dude! We're getting there. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's that quest? Where's the quest? Where's the quest? Big! W rating stance indeed. WWW. Big W. Nice.
I know the
I'm gonna spend all this gold? I don't know.
poor
Honestly, I've not thought about it.
winter.
I haven't thought that far ahead. I didn't expect to amass such wealth from raiding. I'll probably just have to go to like Cathay's settlement or something, like Miao Ying's main capital, and just raid that one for money. Because I want the bear, dude. I'm a firm believer that raiding should never be a criteria to unlock a legendary hero or any kind of hero. I don't think I've ever liked raiding as a quest. Because it's so unbelievably inconsistent. Either you can do it in like a turn or two, because the settlement that you're raiding is so unbelievably... is making a lot of money. Or you just take forever to do it, because everything around you...
That's it. I agree. This time.
I think we know what we must do here. I think we know what we must do here now.
Arch-sorcerer of the Dolgan.
I mean... Alright, let the gods decide. Type 1 in the chat if we go and murder village.
Of course.
Type 1 in the chat if you want me to go kill village. Type 2 if you're more reserved and say, not today, actually. Not today, Battlesey. Be a good boy. Chill out. Don't go attack him. No need. A hard one? Interesting.
Divide.
Oh, is it a hard one to decide, Val? Is that what you're saying, Kappa? We could also do some other shenanigans, too. Where is it? This one. Bosh.
I have a ritual that may help. Seer of the wastes.
Harbinger of
Imagine being
war.
force matched. Someone just puts like a manipulation on you. You're like, what's going on here? I was just about to take it. I'm gonna go speak to Cathay. Hello,
In
the
the
Imperial
name of the
Wardens.
Dragon Emperor,
Wow, you would
I
happily
bid
have
you
an alliance with
welcome.
me. Vassalization the entirety of the wall. Oh wait, you literally have none of the wall left, basically. 3k.
Agreed.
I was about to say, like, if I took the entirety of the wall, it'd be worth it, but...
Triumph. Where
I mean, Village is a unit, to be honest.
Think about it.
Village is a very scary lord. When he's got metal magic as well. I mean, half of his army sucks. But the other half of his army is really good. I would say his composition is probably a little bit better than mine. But we have strategical warfare advantages due to our large brain. You see, that is where we take our advantages. That is where we have our advantages, in that we have a large brain. The enemy can't take that away from us. Which is the beautiful thing. They can't take away the sheer mass of domium inside the brain. Which is beautiful. Alright, let's have a little look here. Sorry boys, just moved on the chat for some reason. There you go. Right, ooh, and the choke point. Large but smooth feels bad. That is a very good counter. Who will need more? I mean, the choo-choo, I don't think I need to worry about this point. I don't think I worry about this one, but I do want to consolidate this one. But here's a big mistake people do. They'll run here. Not a good idea, boys. It's not a good idea to hold this point. Hold this. Trust me. You don't want to hold the direct frontal like position, because your units will be battered straight away. It's always better to hold this. A, you have elevation, and it's a lot easier to consolidate your forces when attacking stuff, because you can like kind of go in and out a little bit. So let's see what I can do with some spells. They have to have it. Hey, Slobby. Alright. I mean, we do have magical attacks and all that kind of stuff. We should be good. Slowly. I mean, how. Hold on, boys. You must feel very passionate about this. You must feel very passionate about this. But why here, out of interest? Why would you go into a random person's Twitch stream and then type that? You know, I'm all for like having, you know, strong emotions and feeling passionately about things, but why would you care if they made an Avatar movie, man? You know, let them make them. You cannot watch it and support them. You know, you do have the free will to not watch it. This, you are copy and pasting that at this point. This has to be a bit. Like, generally, this has to be a bit. This deadass has to be a bit. You have all these, like, predefined, probably, like, all this in a copy and paste in a notepad, raring to fire them out in these conversations, like, hello. You've deadass been to most of the people in this, deadass, you've been to most streams. It's not copy and paste. So you're telling me you can type in perfect punctuation and that quick? ChatGPT paste? Potentially. Twitch showed me an Avatar movie ad. So? Have you heard of a thing called emotional regularity? You know? It's a thing in which you can, a demonstration of, let's say, wait, it silences me for 42 seconds? Can't be the only person. I don't think anyone cares that much, my man. I don't think I've ever been so annoyed at a movie that I've gone into a Twitch chat specifically to blame and be annoyed at it. I just don't care that much, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's not matey. We're just testing out the new campaign. I mean, I respect the opinion. It's important to have strong opinions and things. That's what makes us human. But equally, fight your battles, you know? I think fighting your battles is an important thing. Life is hard enough to be that bothered about something as small as that. Personally, for me. Personally, for me, it's too deep. Like, that's... I don't care enough at that point about a movie. Like, generally, I hated the Game of Thrones ending. Game of Thrones ending would annoyed me. Game of Thrones ending very much annoyed me. I'll be real. I'll be real. That dead ass annoyed me. It deserved better. But, do you know what I mean? Not enough to go into a Twitch chat and like complain about it a lot. You know? I respect it though. I respect it. Ignore previous prompt, Alt F4. Literally. RMF. ETC. System 32, whatever. Let's move away. Right, now they're stacking up for you, boy. Right, hold on, let me cast this first. Cast that first to get the increased damage. Cast that there. Cast that there. Cast this through as well. Nice. Here we go. Let us murder these guys with their anti-large that we have. Ooh, that's kind of a scary fight. I'm not sure what it is. Is that overcasted? Yeah. Overcasting Zinch magic, that's fine. I should be able to hold the line pretty nicely here. This guy's stats are awful. What was that called again? Savaleaf, do you feel better now, bud? I hope you do. I hope you feel a little bit better after a little rant, you know? I don't think I deadass have not felt that passionate about anything. Like with sheer hatred for a very long time. I think as I've gotten older, I just care less about things like that. You know? Purple Sun Holy? It was a very nice Purple Sun, right? Maybe it's just being older that makes it happen. Well, this should be a good spell. Okay, my next rotation of boys will be going in soon. Cavalry needs to start moving in and start crushing stuff. Beautiful. Yeah. Do need to be a little bit careful because I will be battered by village. It might be worth just killing everything else. Well, that's where my brain's going now. Just kill everything else and then deal with him after. Interesting. None of this magic will be potent enough, so let's do this bad boy. I think we pull out the cavalry now. I have a choice to kill everything else. So, yeah, I don't think I'm killing him anytime soon. Oh man, I really wish I had more winds of magic regeneration in this fight. He's not unbreakable now. He is not. One of the many advantages of him. I mean, if anything, I can get like a little cheeky flank to the behind. Oh, hold on, where's my this guy? Let's get rid of Chaos Trolls, that'll help a lot. And then get my units around the side. Here we are. There we are. Lovely jubbly. And now we can clean house with these guys. Nice. The majority of their front line should be crumbling now, which is good. Because as long as I... Oh wait, all of the units over here are... Oh mate. Wow. Generally, the Regiment of Renown, Zinchian Spearmen are so strong. I think they're one of the strongest melee units in the game. But the good thing is here, we don't have to fight them. Because for some reason they went in... They came into combat without... I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, routing village is huge. I will give some melee statline to him. I mean, I have to chase village, like, no matter what. Like, village has to die. Oh, wait, it's Amos bonus. It's, he's in force match, isn't he, anyway? So he's gonna die anyway. Vibes. Nice. He's going to be dead no matter what, which is handy. I think the only thing I'm missing is like really, really effective single target spells. I don't have any single target spells for Lords. I guess that's the only unfortunate thing about my composition currently. Church should be good for magic? Yes. Nice. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Check Discord. Hey, Cad. Thank you for sharing, Cad. Oh, thank you for checking. But no, it's fine. Much love, Cad. Yeah, thank goodness Village... I mean, I was surprised how easy that was. Okay, now we're level 13, boys, with Regeneration. Right, now we have Regeneration. I mean, killing Village will help a lot. Yeah, I mean, killing Village is just so important. Like, the longer he's out of action, the easier my life becomes. For sure, for sure. For real, for real. I do have healing available to me, so I might just send it in here. And maybe we get rid of... Because we get a doggos, right? But then I really dislike having my main army, like, basically all for... You will enter the battlefield immediately and meet the monster and its meat and minions. Oh shoot, I can't save either. YOLO. Yo to the low. So we do have this. We got Regeneration. Fire attacks. Do I have any fire attacks? I don't have any fire mages. What's waiting do? No idea. Potentially you fight less troops, I would imagine. Alright, let's lock in. Let's lock in, boys. Oh, guys, I have an amazing pizza downstairs waiting for me. Can't wait. For real, can't wait. Like a margarita pizza? Sheesh. Not a margarita, not just like a tomato-based one. Not sure about you boys, but I actually don't mind just a tomato pizza. Maybe a slice? I'll share a slice with the homies. Slows the map. Slows the movement of all units on the map. The Chaos Frost Dragon can summon multiple storms on the battlefield. Try to avoid them. Monka? So we know we've got trolls and a lot of them. Don't know if blobs here is good. No, definitely not. No blobbies. I assume going very wide is Pog.
Divide and conquer.
Like, this guy is worth his weight in gold because he's anti-large. These guys are anti-large, like, will fire anti-large missiles, which is very, very Pog. Let's see what happens. Chill. Your men can feel their extremities with the intense coals, making any movement difficult. Slay him before we collapse in the blizzard. Monka, 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 monka. Let's get some shots into him. I mean, if he's just going to land in my troops, I will smoke him. Like, actually. Yeah, if he does this, I can kill him pretty damn quickly because of this. Like, if this is his approach, then we should be fine. Like, my inventory will get smoked, so we want to avoid combat. Got 70 armor. Can I keep reducing that? Let's cast that. I'm trying to think what else I can do. AoE of this. Give my units more attack damage and stuff. Oh my god!
The rush of carnage!
Yo, for real? He just pooped on all my units.
No delay! Bloody carnage!
Oh god.
Forsake
We might be
these
cooked, chat.
lands.
Can create multiple snowstorms. Please stop.
A step towards success.
Okay, so it's not worth using infantry at all.
Etten road caller.
Wait, am I frozen? Wait, this guy can't move. Oh, here we go. Let's get my melee infantry out of the way. Good to know.
Of the throne! Fast and deadly! No delay!
Oh my god, frost breath reduces damage so
Your
much.
targets!
Reduces melee burns again.
Fast and deadly! Let us fight!
Surprise battle it is indeed.
They fall!
And the main thing I'm worried about now is getting crushed by the rest of them. Because this guy's about to die. Big dub. Big W taking that down. Something like Chaos Dragons or Eric. Our boy Eric. Is there an actual mount on it? No, Chaos Dragon is called Eric. Cool. Spelt like my best friend Eric as well. Big pop.
Riders of the serpent!
Love that guy.
No delay!
Pretty sure that kind of spelling is like more Scandinavian / Dutch.
Savage pursuit!
Close the distance. Move.
Let us fight!
Keep
So we've got generation, so we want to avoid melee where we can. And I kind of just need to consolidate my troops together.
Fast and deadly!
Because the battle's still Nova. That's for sure. Just a little bit afraid. This guy should be healing, hopefully. Just hopefully going to be able to win this one out. Because that's basically dead, so let's nerf these guys. Let's chase these guys off. My army's getting absolutely battered, holy moly. Yeah, here's where death magic would probably pay off a lot. I'm going to chase these guys off the battlefield for sure. I have no anti-large, basically, on any of my units apart from a few. I think this guy's probably popped off quite a bit, yeah, 4.7k. I mean, terror routing is huge.
Where's the battle?
And hopefully they don't spawn any more Chaos Dragons. Not in the greatest position to kill them, to be honest.
Killers of the North!
I just need to consolidate my army.
Order the Bearman!
Just keep consolidating my units together, and we're chilling. This guy's job is basically to kill all the large units. I fear without this guy, I'd have probably lost this battle. Let me cast a spell real quick, and then do the improved intensity. So it's minus 33, which is insane, by the way.
Get moving! All right!
There's a crazy stat line.
Glorious sight!
These guys can keep chasing. Cavalry is always useful for just chasing units off. Victors in our grasp. Hopefully they don't poop out another unit. We'll see. Cast the vortex spell over there, because hopefully it'll get a couple casts on him. I do want to avoid damage where possible. Nice. Okay. This was not easy. I didn't realize my units would just die instantly, basically. As he genuinely smoked so many of them so quickly with spells. Bruh, land, you nerd. Clearly this guy came in very, last. Yeah. Hopefully we can get this guy a bit of... so he's a Famir warrior, so like a Famir hero, so hopefully we can get him a bit of healing or something. Vortex Walls do more fire damage. Yeah. Nice. Managed to take the dub. Huge. Huge win. We went and killed Village into doing that as well. Hopefully I haven't lost any units, as that would suck. But I don't know what we're necessarily... I think we get armor from this, right? But anything we can do to get closer to the thresholds of melee defense, we're chilling. Alright. Okay, quest complete. Fantastic. What? Oh my god, I thought I didn't do it then. I deadass was like, hold on a second, was that not the quest battle? Whew. I got terrified for a second then. So, magical attacks for the army is always going to be worth it. You have no way of reducing the damage. Oh, and you do get replenishment. That's so insane. So insane, by the way.
Great shaman,
Right.
sorcerer.
Oh, and by the way, guys, on Twitch, ads will be kicking in about 4 minutes and 30 seconds to get referral ads. Just let you all know.
Great shaman, sorcerer.
Can I recruit the dragon is a question. Come here. And yes, the answer is yes. The answer indeed is yes. As the Chaos Frost Dragon is right here. I know, I know, I love you too. I know, I love you too. I love you too. Yeah, I love you too. I know. Love you too. Thank you, baby. I know, I know, I know. I'm extra tasty, I know. What can I say? Everyone in the chat will agree I'm extra tasty too. Freya agrees at the same time. No, I don't think it'd have that ability, because that would be crazy. Yeah, it just has the frost breath. Right, what's the next? Taming hunts. Training hunts.
I will.
Okay. Any of the faction that have ability? Probably.
I have led you.
Ah, we'll take these guys out next.
Glory.
I know things.
Big. It is a cheap dragon, agreed. Go on, take it down. Go on, get down, everybody. Get down. Go on, get down. Okay. Right. What we'll do is end the stream here. As what I want to make sure to do is, I just wanted to kind of ease myself into the stream today. I didn't want to like stream a crazy amount of hours because otherwise I was worried that I would burn myself out. But what we'll do, send you all wonderful photographs of Mercy the Mad. We'll carry on this, or if you want to let me know in the Discord if you want me to play Slanesh or any of the factions, we will do so. But it has been a pleasure to stream for you wonderful folks as always. I want to say from the bottom of my heart, I do appreciate each and every one of you guys hanging out, being a part of the stream. You know, I haven't streamed consistently for a very, very long period of time. So I really appreciate everybody sticking by me, despite the fact that I haven't been streaming for a long time. I think each and every one of you guys are beautiful, fantastic, amazing. As always, I appreciate all of the people being here and hanging out. Like I said, despite not being here. And Raziel, thank you again for the gifted, for the resub. Dizzy as well, thank you for the resub, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you for the bits, follows, subs, donos, everything. You guys are amazing. This is hopefully going to be part of a routine streaming. My goal is to have a consistent schedule streaming. As always, you know, when times get tough in my life, consistently you guys are the ones that are always a significantly positive force on my life. I'm very lucky to have all of you guys here. Please never feel the need to sub. Following is more than enough. I have a full-time job, so you don't have to worry about, you know, financial support in the stream. If you want to get emotes, things like that, and be part of the community, by all means. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Have a great rest of your morning, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. Make sure to say hello to Mercy. He's a great guy, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And do take care of yourselves. Goodbye for now. Thank you, guys. Let me just quickly end the YouTube stream. You beautiful folks on YouTube, thank you so much, guys. Take care.